love the tech. You know, the whole concept with the tokens and everything, super cool. Everybody's loving it. Everyone's talking about it. I get hit up every day by people, and you know, I'm just super excited. Glad that I met you guys. Twan's such a great guy, and my friend Brian that told me about it has a huge amount of credibility. Right. So I couldn't be more excited about the project. Is there any questions, anything you think that I left out? I'm trying to think of what else I can tell people. It's a super app. It's WhatsApp on steroids. Send large files, super military grade encryption. Right. The little panda is so cool. During quarantine, I gave myself a faux hawk. So when I saw it, I was like, I am the panda. That's me. So I totally identify with the brand and love it. I just think it's the coolest thing ever. You got Panda Vault, Panda Palace, Panda, all these different things. Correct. I don't know what I can say and not say, but anything that I left out that we should tell anybody.
I think maybe to give people an idea of the actual security of this, let's say that the CIA came to our front office door and knocked it in and said, listen, this gentleman, Peter, he's a bad guy. He's doing bad things. We need information on him. And what we would have to do at that time is we'd have to say, gentlemen, please go get the proper subpoena. When our attorney has seen it and that it is a proper subpoena from the correct country, we do want to comply. But unfortunately, even if I saw Peter commit murder and I want to help the FBI or I want to help the CIA, because I know he's bad and I actually witnessed him do it, there's nothing I can do. There's nothing any of us can do, because what it is, it's like a private key to a Bitcoin wallet. Unless Peter gives that Bitcoin, that private key, nobody will see his messages. Nobody will see his photos. We don't even have access. So we can never see anybody's private information. The only thing we'd be able to do to help law enforcement is to give them the IP address and give them the mobile number. That's the only information that we would have. So that kind of gives you an idea of the type of security that we're actually dealing with here and stuff. And the documents for this, because there's been conversations and there's some documentation from the US military. And it's basically, it's all crypto people know this. It's an SHA 256 security. So you have a private key, nobody. When you log out, like if you and I were keeping media between us, like you can on certain messengers, if we logged out, all those messages are gone. Nothing is stored on servers. It's all vaporized before it hits servers and stuff. So everything is confidentially your information and your information only. So we know that because of this, we're going to have a huge following, a very huge following.
So cool. Well,
it's exciting because we're on the verge of doing something here that nobody else has done. When you, I think one thing we should cover real quick, when you have a token, you actually have ownership with us. That's one thing we've kind of left off here. The use it, share it, own it. Okay. Right. Yes. Let's say 5 years from now, we've built ourselves up into a base of over 400, 600 million. Well, that means we're worth over a 25 billion to maybe even up to $50 billion evaluation. And because of our privacy, let's say Bezos from AWS, because of his secure service, and said, hey, that app would work great with my secure, and I got other add-ons I would like to get into that database with. He has to take control of the DAO, because we're actually a decentralized autonomous organization. So we have the DAO that's going to deliver those tokens for the next 15 years, and there's nothing that can stop that. Well, he would have to come in and start buying up the tokens. So that's going to be at a premium price. Every token you sell to him is like selling a share of the company. Think about this. When WhatsApp sold for $19 billion to Facebook, did they go back to the early people that started with it and say, hey, here's billions of dollars to you guys, because we would have never got there if it hadn't been for you enthusiastically backing us and referring other people. So thank you so much, and going through all the glitches that we had. Well, that's actually what we're doing. Imagine all the years that you used WhatsApp, Dropbox, any of those, and you could open up your phone and see tokens in there that were just worth thousands of dollars today. That's what it's going to be like with us. So Jeffrey Bezos buys, but guess what's going to happen after he buys? Because he's bought the tokens that are in supply so he can make the votes and decide, hey, I want to put this down through the database. He can't shut the DAO off, because nobody can. It's a smart contract. It will run for 15 years no matter what. And he wouldn't want to. It's the thing that made everything very successful. Well, 30 minutes later, after you've sold every single token to him at a premium, 30 minutes later, because your Panda Palace team is still there, you're going to get delivered more tokens. And 30 minutes later, more tokens. And that's what makes it really cool, is people actually have ownership in this with just owning one token, 2 tokens, 3 tokens. So the tokens actually represent the share in the company. With that, I think we'll say good night and look forward to meeting each and every one of you as you come on board.
So let me ask you a question. Do you use messaging apps? And do you get paid to use them? Wait, what? You know the big tech companies are not struggling for cash, right? Yep, that's you being sold. Punk Panda does things differently. We don't spy on you. We don't even store your name. We use military encryption to keep you safe and pay you for using our services. So that huge wealth generation by the tech companies, that's now yours. So why are we paying you for using and sharing our Panda app? Because that's how it should have been from the beginning. We use smart contracts to reward you with Punk Panda tokens. And if you share with your friends, well, you'll get even more. As our community grows, the more each token will be worth. Your tokens are your stake in the joint success of our app. None of our founders want to build space rockets or other dumb billionaire stuff. This is your community. You make it, you own it. We just make sure it works for you. Panda app for your daily communications. Panda Post for secure file sharing. Panda Meet for secure video conferencing. Panda Vault for your secure file storage. Panda Play, try our NFT-linked online gaming for even more tokens. Or just go full Lambo with Panda Profit, giving you access to our crypto staking and DeFi lending pools. All of these new services are there to grow the network and your stake in it. Punk Panda, always encrypted, always yours. Your data is valuable. Don't let the tech giants just take that from you. Be rewarded for your time and for building our community with us. So, are we going to listen to your conversations? No. Are we going to exploit your data? No. Will you actually get rewarded? Hell yeah. Let's all go to the moon together, just not on a dumb rocket. Download the Punk Panda app today from your app store. Use it, share it, own it.